Hey guys, it's Geostorm. I have not been recording lately. This is only my first video in a while, in which we are starting a logging series today. So it's time to jump into a time lapse and see what I build. Hope you guys like the time lapse, but we still gotta get equipment moved over, and which we will start logging today. That is really loud. I'll turn down my vehicle volume real quick. I didn't realize I had it that loud. But yeah, so we're going to get straight into logging. I'll organize the equipment off camera, but we are going to get straight into logging because that's the point of this video, which I will give you a tour of the logging site first. I encased it in trees, like all the way around this is trees, except like back in that area. I ran out of money to place enough trees, but you just come through here, got one garage where we'll park most of the, probably like the semi trucks or something like that. Probably the harvester will be parked somewhere over here. The maintenance area and the pressure washer. Got this for like any smaller equipment we have, such as the field trailer. We got this shed right here. It just doesn't look good. Doesn't do anything. And then this one's just another storage area. So yeah, that's the tour of the farm. Let's get logging. Well, I should say the logging site. I did put two trees here to look like you're going up into a forest. Okay, that was a very small tree, which we are not cutting down any of the trees around the thing. We are just going to log this block area right now. I'm going to block it up and like it will eventually turn into a full-fledged mine. Well, I should say not mine, logging claim, sorry. I've watched lots of... Why does it keep backing up? I don't want it to back up. I've been watching logging videos, but... Well, I should say mining videos. That's why I keep calling it a mine. That's why I keep wanting to call it a mine site, not a logging claim. So we're going to finish up out here, which I am hoping to load at least a trailer full up on today. If I don't get to that, that will be next videos, which I'm hoping to get an old school hay out, which old school hay is, if you guys are new to the channel, old school hay is one of the older series I've started. It's a pretty good series. I like it, which this is the newest series, which I'm hoping to get a new Minecraft series out, because if you have watched the channel before, then you probably have seen my failure of a Minecraft video. that I posted last time I did a Minecraft video. Died 4 times on the first, before it even got dark. Which I will be posting one of those at some point this week as well, hopefully. I don't know, due to schedule and that kind of stuff. It's hard because I have stuff to do, such as like just random stuff that takes up most of my time. I do stuff that takes up most of my time, so this is kind of my second priority. And yes, I'm dragging some logs because I'm trying to create in one big pile so that way it doesn't take as long to pick up. And I'm also just kind of cutting in a straight line as well. So it's not that hard to just drag most of these logs straight back. I don't know how many videos I'll do on this, but we might move maps once we like finish all the log on this map. We might move to a different map. We might move to the other map that's on the server. Well, not on the server, but on this version. And this is Farm Sim 17. If you guys can't tell, I know 25's out, but it's not out for my console yet, so wish it was, but it's not. So I'm either stuck with 17 or 23, which I do not like. I like 23, it's not a bad thing, but it's not my favorite either. Because you can't do stuff like I did in this one. Like just create a brand new save, create a brand, like sell everything from, take out a loan, create whatever you want. As if you can't tell, I'm trying to talk to my camera while I'm driving, so I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. And please tell me in comments if this is way too loud, because I will change the volume on this if it's too loud. Which from now on, I'll probably do farm builds in the videos, but I will probably do them as a time lapse. Now, from now on. I've seen other YouTubers do it that way, like take the farm builds they're doing, like other farm sim YouTubers, and like that kind of stuff. Just like instead of boring everyone with that kind of stuff, just doing instead they do a time lapse instead of making the video like 2 hours long, they do a time lapse, which I'm going to start doing that from now on. That way that my videos aren't like 6 hours long. That way I can at least put the build in the video and it doesn't take 6 years to update. Sorry, not update, upload. Which on Old School Hey, I've been doing work off camera. So when this week's Old School Hey video comes out, you'll see a lot of changes in that. A lot of changes. Such as I've made new fields in Old School Hay. I got some wheat planted this time. That way I can have a little bit of wheat. Which looks like we'll start going back this way. It'll be fine. It'll fund this. It'll trust me. and I gotta figure out the controls on this thing again. I've not played with it. I've not used this thing in I don't know how long. I've not used this machine for a while. If you can't tell, I'm sucking and not doing very good at it, at using it. That's a pretty big tree right there. Back up, which I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this section that I'm currently working on right now, and then I want to move over some of the other equipment and truck it, and like I'll probably move over a truck and trailer, which we got 4 trailers, 2 trucks, a wheel loader, a skid steer with a stump grinder. Yeah, I suck at this, guys, so these videos are probably not going to be the best. Which I am working on a new series, but I still want to try and start that series off camera because that series might be not a very good series. This tree is a pretty big tree. It's like that tree was pretty big. I think that's the neatest pile I've ever done in this game. Which I think that will be where I go put this back for now. Because I kind of want to do some hauling and get some more money. Which most time I will probably store the logs down here in the yard somewhere. And then load them up in the trucks from there. I got these trucks because I like them. Nice and compact. Yes, they're only a 6-wheel truck, but instead of being 10, I think they're only 6-wheel. I think either that or the 2-wheel, 4-wheel, sorry. But usually I do get other trucks, but I've started to like these trucks the best. Especially, I like the flatter trucks for like getting around tight areas, like the cab overs for getting around tight spaces and that kind of stuff. Creepers. I was not paying attention. I was looking in the truck cab. I was looking at the detail in the truck cab. I was not paying attention. Great, now I'm stuck. So most likely, either I'll load them right up here at like a landing area, which is pretty big and wide, or I'll load them right down that yard, in the yard, where all the trucks and the equipment will be parked. I will need this. Which is this. Instead of using grapples, I like the grapples, but they're kind of annoying sometimes. But I like these kind of better. Because it's a stiff, it's not flopping around and like loose. It's stiff and hard. Well, not stiff and hard, it's a solid thing. It's way easier to control, in my opinion. And I think anyone can get used to the loader controls. The only difference is it's a grapple bucket instead of being like a regular bucket. It's just a grapple. Mine close. So yeah, as you can see, I did not make that pile the straightest. I didn't realize this thing would struggle this much up this hill. In all fairness, it's got logs that are... Yes, I did dump them out because I'm going to straighten out some of these logs real quick. One right here with a grapple. Yes, guys, I suck at logging in this game. Okay, that's why you will not see me too much do it. But I want to create a logging series. I figured it'd be an interesting chase of pace. I cannot speak right now, so changing pace. There we go. Which we are probably going to be. It's probably going to be quite a long video, but it's not going to be as long as my first ever video. If you want to see that, go watch it because it's not too far down in my feed on my channel. For one reason, I'm only a 10 subscriber channel right now, so just because of this loader, it's probably gonna be like a 40-minute video. So this thing takes like forever to climb. I don't know how much I spent on the time lapse. Well, I know it was not too long because it's a time lapse, so it probably took me like 5 seconds to build it for you guys. But for me, it probably took me about like 2 minutes. I think I want to take this load in, and I'm going to take these logs in to figure out how to tighten the belts. There we go. And then once I go over these logs I think that'll be the end of the video. In which I'm hoping to get a new Minecraft series out, because when I first started my Minecraft series, it sucked. I died 4 times in the same video. So I was not creating a second video. But this one might be a little different in the change of pace I go. For one reason. Hardcore. I'm not spoiling anything, but that might be a hardcore video. The Minecraft video that comes out this week. It could be harder because I might create a hardcore video. I might not create a survival video. And I probably won't die in the first 5. Go keep creepers. Get this truck out of the water. Okay, that is it for this video. This is Shadowstorm, and goodbye.